Welcome to the KR Films Entertainment channel. Today I will explain Let's Go Me Do It and initially released over it Lugoses 2 for them with explain. A movie or two is that suspense. Able to daughter Martha agree Dormant also don't get suspense thriller video shoot the movie Shumpert bookish up getting bullied really movie that getting this done or stories every having that put up that issue with a janitor to go to a keyboard give him a particular should act on these actually going to investigation could dig a bit where sicka dick or dotted on thay. You're not an accurate product goes to of suspense it happen again with a dish of the screen it get active. Don't want to the movie's humble good base you get to now build a toll on videotape should have got attack we should I do to go to show body and ghoulish a different outcome of left the building should ask Jack who they are making make it a by a meeting will a sorry Doma. Floated up that the report is a published years be awful criminal case you couldn't motors you're going to publish to legit last to get that a Morgan as it would just be awful get gotta go me summit a to put his Britta got summit I will allow Walmart Street Hole my first professional she should Tony move to act number that sum it up really should go to movies or to lay off. Doug adults in addition I got a shot total got to Norfolk a go to got it but it took a medical just got a Germany into got on actually go shook Semitic adoption called a Filipina the janitor education but not bolted in getting caught from bit it's all it's not pretty but not always time actually get to manage polish god you ever wish I could be you going to ghoulishly vocal it. Get one fictive claims caught investigation quarter actually investigation going as in as a shooting guess Bill shot and more dependable states it's put his column about the phone about them get on an autoclave got to act bus or joke about being caught a politician a shit on my let me go to Finch on saw me too gutsy so I'm going to shrunk much Ramadan and on a bullshit summon up I should have shot me too Latino. Double time of a Amazonia know that on frustrated and are coming up that the tickets Bushnell doesn't really sound like astronomical they'll show in your need those it mom or dad called it's economic labeled and chaotic gabled nice to get to who to go to Nikki don't forget who got out it the little is a hook negative I was any yeah we will get according to I should read it that ticket act in which is epic. Can damage that the go-to juggle 20 shot you will monitor has enabled his I'm actually not he did he put the message at a doctrinal weeds out by a retarded urgently I was younger Miami Charlie's up a little ditty now deal with you gotta be shy other shit Dave your dirty social media the if I have his mom let it die data and was a foolish gave tick. Up sensitive was you try to get shorter good for the hand and got I've upset that gives a job with your sugar provincial great title deny that it's a be talking big clunky and make them co LTD3 looking up the movies you should do not liberals about it and make up transport as a African a take on a good a rocket central as I saw me that gets so I would have wanted to go. English it actually called to go to another lawyer bench Chicago to relativity on go to new to deco while should get pretty bad rock go to hard coded say I got here detail on Mumbai detail she doesn't not have any new willing to take a photo shoot to me to buy any hello bomblets decades you didn't manage it doesn't sound like apology Anthony Villagept Rohan Gunaratna. Got it had to give a shit little bit did the put it is a become it had become I'm going to look darker shop as you go divided into a couple to talk about it shook his you can imagine the launch of the technical and abolish entity how much of the put the it then given by building don't remember like a up with that if I feel that picked up when he saw me to have been calling that energy. Oh to dodger to call it a debate okay we couldn't do it okay kissing your daughter did it doesn't it's I'm going to allow me to like a smoking to get they don't do non-smoking are going to be completely raise a better to call it itil Bali Ama national British from the act in public that was how he doesn't this as a police shot like a cookie cutter to the kids Etsy become too canonical told me that. Medicate you don't get your problem for someone 1/4 apology but I'm going to out the wreckage and akin to be they're going to do put the ensure that we don't want to or from their quality that shot oh goody be Chicago to duck honey I want a okay flashback record month difficult as I got onto that Kanye decadal show criminal case I'm an issue to tell double just gotta should have put official dignity or does it always I'm. Those it sugar on it goes well as I mean that have to get out of it would you go to Chicago Sambalta onesie becomes I'm going to get find the keyboard it if I could damage a league but that it whenever we shouldn't have them good side of allow me to be which allow me to gotten it doesn't make them by the madam caught up these are the been dabbling for Mission Ramsey people that a proof that momentum I want to. Personally I'd be possible to a company to show that on reception as you can do hardest good accompanied by the kick him out of equally got additional I'm at a cool brigade yeah buddy up make an infomercial the digits in lucky I'm looking into to get quotations him become allow me Connecticut of anyway public shows are going to it's the up near local shop should too got about it. Going it doesn't the first Trump workable detect central his efforts because some of your bubble model for a polish the diapers your body sen hit we are putting some crush on that they could cost of raising it got on a submitted up with officer discipline a cousin in Nablus I mean God's going to have bottomed out or a got an a rival some of their promotion go to they agreed that it was an activist and devotion was equitable sit atop Anita Hale. Delicate vehicles that something even bother to wheel could be a cool little what I was 10 creators of talk about your body got a showman shock to me about southern it doesn't take a bullet rebels got a show a monastery us up of us got not do weekend or trouble to help allow me to be a good what he can to show me feel good about a woman color image and get darker bullshit entrepreneurial of it loving that I can be for it. Symbolic to initiate microbes America biology hush trip to have me that tickets had an evil shirt doctrinal manageable belt obligation shook the department that it's and partner the bachelor dominated ripped it on a mess mama sheesh but I'm usually seems legit that as it gets he did he gonna rape they should take because it she headachy cause I'm animal of the nada cable debatable. Though little room will be shipped addicted a good reporter the manager got sick days or session welcome to call the country Semitic if one could have a correction idol I'm looking for the puts it I'm just gonna do shit you should have any get that once I read a technical shot then it gets too sharp for look what about it body becomes I'm a couple lotter up Neil should kick him your gutter just to submit a clue. Hobbies a bullet that with the shut them up for I go to the city but a decade company to function doesn't we clubs I make a teacher with a tribute to play a ticket out was check the function functional the second also get books are we too do you need civil they can doesn't pull up new look at me watch and men go on kijiji no of navy much inoculate me tibble a regular journal. No couldn't live show that. Good evening they are being able to get the double I'm ethnic your echoed a person I meet up alarmed action engine give all of us stone or dollars live on the break up there is a kind of the family look at bottom to put them I'm going to be a bot I've been Oscars had them on deck I actually going to kill show GameCube collectible into the eminent double digit little blunder going to be just gotta say it gives you the bottom corner Japan Korea. The commercial globally and to the Josh Makhu palatable digital economy that can be not really into shit and an artillery shell McCain a couple needle maybe only want to take age or not it will turn could have done he couldn't go to undergo become to can bully able to be sure to talk about a dog me I may goal is to get to the two did it go to that was tackled at hey. They're going to the idea go to the TA pretty good idea to navigate it of a bitch that could attack. A buddy sum it or lose the game is his go-to bully she didn't murder which a little shaken a full figured to do it cause of it so I mean it like ability have the guts to get up to tell going to be for no coalition then the ticket Gilgit phone call it I kicked him and case have begun to them busy or two will call to get it so many a different to be political geography dish on look intelligent. Adults are going missing is Armitage other it's also Cuddlin bought you a job with drugs Karlosh get a little buggy that in and she's put up adduct that would or two was the bag become Semitic it would be able to take it as sensitive as became active duty station it gets a laugh at that Bob only thing company is getting into that about a missing goblet got. Border police that completed gonna go to the then he got into to do police station agency that difficult it's a little no others but she cancer advent doesn't be closer to the two get on 18 that illegal dinner good day but I wish a good anyway become don't he had any investigation should go to become bitter about a minute about it this way to get by media about when I got looking less than that. Those the about 20 be grumpy any they kinder to that barber for the bus put together they put down look origin of buddy though she got a audition mile to become undershoot marketer that according to the optical it even though another shit my body I may others can you get a given set up a digital cable that appeal against that it could you that they are going to rob us happy to see them not going on a bit guilty. Religion and got a to us to tell it's your shaved his did well defined as they actually make it a camera ducky lived it because they're going to go to meet you know that a bullet maybe number should have done one other to be drunk a bully radiological bullshit dodge hotel it's happy medium of they should take another shitty illegitimate in the shallow they cannot any hood critical ties out until it got addition of. Relish on delay as initialization didn't to me to give you the it on average maybe not wanting to college you got to go to tend to get that Oberlin set up in the shade local that had been shortened it gets up near going to Chicago to Patricia me different doesn't out any be cruel disconnect ship and getting it does get addicted it didn't go to look at the getting scary shaker. Technically the but it then got a love the bulletin as it added to look at India's a Becky loop on just look at the it's empty don't become chicken tikka basically I didn't cause they will get from the lowly she dumped on single put echoed which show called it is because we know about a minute phone signal decoding a bookshop Jagger we never went missing got plenty bullshit a bullshitter. These getty she subjected to it would take us a city with just got a good idea that had been a lot of uncle tackle take it can be neighbor minute phone to unlock got her with. I wish to leave to western it be tremendous Kuniyoshi got a little showed us that machete got it the hunger looking lustig debate it could be jumping to implement issue with Odin it that book on a should be no but a minute goalers to call it a couple it go up garbage year 2 number 2 go on a third call it's your no been a big option number 2 could be duped grew money would it be numbered it that could have done to protocol the say. The of that on I'm going on but he got back drug is to handle got it only difficulty a get it in Boreal she should be jump kick his investigation committee double and much other prominent by little tacky did it about that can be crumble a said are those foolish but it got anything that goes to get she's wouldn't be don't get up an invitation. It can tell me that how does it actually boggling little that Babak Carlton amount of as you gotta get that Baba could they could see the in the Gilda Bob article about the by others be judged on the do it or got it on a just occurred in the big drama too fit for adoption shops amount of get idiots. Exit in body other spectrum and about it it's well as it becomes like a decay clue about labeling them even if you go to I'll just have them but attack idea what about much on the film and another A2 are getting a bully but instead current up me a corner over to get or other months and I'm Obama getting people to see how did your shall show the musicals die. Audible set me up and Nick be such good at an America be such good I'm good quality Abela only got have will it become and Bush out of get that got it gets Elizabeth and which may be crumbling dog look and they'll just bully me up their model that God's gonna do they have not been a Bucky Dugard they have negative you know how does it got on a big group gonna go get good at the going to become she'd done today both. They should I should be don't want to dishes the investigation for this done it be nice gesture we did too little she wrote these are leading a show called to a college another city the food didn't know going to that I wanted to got a your got your to be looking less missing to a she got it your collar on the to the guy demotic the sticker to load data got a you've got a holiday are gonna companies too. Become doesn't cause new company the Today Show going to get jammed is a TV show June a girl or guy to give 180 Dr. Jekyll it I did he said yo it got do Bushnell me about any two becoming one of what is it other shit marble it's loading better Bushnell we could leave disable the drug company look take a bus no good advice need to that gets a dumbass new K bullet on. Ambaki George Ritzy that gets have money back the bargains they have no Becky never nicotine a shitty much no what a gonna shoot other couldn't I medical condition going as any or manipulating had to how much I mean what about it got she shot from him on the chocolate about it goes Andaluk audition and become of a emotion with doesn't belong Shami bloodiest be of addition. B. Grumman want to put as a the bonds of that honor to gave me no bottom my number one a good quality they can book amberside equity with noble or share can be accompanied don't have to have it shouldn't have ended up with a belt put on the one that economic division won it up my company or other last time at a show me wrong what's going to the got abolish would be grump guilty tris gotta put a bullet though. Good not good for the kennel it gives me $1 to be know about a fungible that on to get kennel by going to be competitive them to it and we can look at it again counter did it become chicken tikka basically body my company alternative busy a big a other shown us unable to they can to police decorator it to their potential target to Russia or know what they are. Does we could actually have an OSHA get that barbershop look as you get into actual but it should be know about America that but it gets rejected don't know what I said I'm me up Baba Namli that many up me I'm a barbershop provision in the symbolic Alibaba cultivated got additional shock other bigger boned that could kinda should act about the show that any gonna be grumps you're going to show the skinny as. Shouldn't to get ballad thing in the heart of good others will it is a Bushnell meet others were drunk is dejected made a cable to it a hula Bushnell she did I'm literally digital they don't boost and we can take a Cabal Buckley that got him Bush do will kill no some units you seem bottom an issue becomes army took a bullet a2 of Nicole gonna get inside as she got caught in a musical theater. Make them talking to get deformed actually a phone be up and missing awful if want tablet and will it only glue tablets and I pointed buses it optical a victim eagle or government be no but given to that Motaki could introduced it had economic to spaghetti Dublin the idea that I can kick when wanting to but admit I did this article are taking a the video shoot guy. I'm in boxes and they become allow punisher the allocate should the novel in dollars for good lawyer of negate due to my because if I should act ecological my did I do have been doing a doesn't it up high be cheating be nicer to give utility Kulabali this little guy seems well as if advocate decade ace and hit a awful gardenia candidate because it's trying to tell a regular. So me to be a ticket to the night vision he got happily got a delicacy on that document or they've got he said that are gonna get it only make a go we gotta take a bit version will double checked and look wonder it only acutely when he will be neighborly also got it again you maybe know about when it book or on a killer illegal detect really haven't got big gotta get it in or up narrated lets him they should guide multicast. Any able to be know that they got it to a little the doctor no should be no gay got a city Jupiter Jack well I got it to be now to Jovi group as a waste any is your biggest I mean I got it again emission also good tonight or that illusions or states anything it also sugar Semitic good officials too but it got Ontario Sugarbush no big a call from attacking date somebody could take it. You gotta go to when a good portion of it also doesn't Semitic or Bushnell it will it's anything a put it all shook us so to echo Bosch up to Philly compliment declared kicked up a butter calling the Today Show months it buddy the other lot of the deck will it be naked a kid article on aggregate bean and you gotta go to the don't do again it going to be shrapnel they get Bush got greedy be no chill out shit. You get Siduna on it, that operation there's you buy it because it at a birthday kinda didn't want it to don't on a unit or should meet a lot of going to boost about a big to be Liberman while should Willamette you don't on I'm up there I can do that though going to be enabled mobile it army up it's a bunch of got about it because a lot of the country get bullied up me advance Nino. It's it up near can knock out the button companies you going to tell a little issue it will also give a little movie though to do I'm order to the gotta hold so doesn't get a couple uncle I'm going up Nick Offerman good at it agenda sorry I'm not make a jilted to show Monica table no they got to shut the got a call to put on the have anybody to have a ticket to be we don't have I'm going to show Monday night he got a do to help they. The little kid money to milk and not in law me to give all over the look at you it got gotta will it be no that will submit a beer got good to a it a whole other bean to chilly get an intimate it'll either be a to me I could never take an a of ecological minutes of elevator be an animal tissue from Islam it all booklet picked up on the ocean beach on two if you're like a good job will it be no a club. What you can use every day in the mean I don't want to be to them you know that a digital you know maybe neck about energy summit of and be put in a joke an ambulance get phone could do that too let up in the ocean top on the phone to feel they have actually been a computer that guy money on wonder does original be bludgeon they show more enjoyable able to actually do but wouldn't it be no gaga put him in. And should because I'm a donut globe as a good amount of shit that Pompey Korean it doesn't also cabinet the bullet to make him to get between as they got any that I mean like to take a look at that either if you're going to let give it up going to tell if she might will tear fairly Jim we did that an easy and imaging they submitted on what it was the after that at that the she actually mean to jewelry that on it. Howdy visual shit is the digital field dose of them are gonna say get to make a big be that ugly they got a triple the number should be able to share that deliver a long time it out of here my room to get all Capone go to Bali decay a shade needed the location to share go to get somebody able to put a dog that has it been like 8 minutes hello. In a whole lot of whatever we should you don't have it has no medical blurb as it a poor that about Apple today are different Irma but I'm sorry to cost of living condition again gave you that a bush appointee on curly doesn't have pointed out of my coalition at least I'm the phone to hunting it's English a pointy be no it you know the iPhone 2 they want a gabbled debating semi to omit out don't pay my debts. You're not a good about we know it phone targets several dozen will be going to be known like a they guy dictaphone on it comes out with but be notified phone to have done it I've have a show double bush of the phone to go to taking it was only to go get good for now what if you're going to get solid and dog gonna get the lender to get also good call good a partial she's I mean you're going to needs a dominant don't know sugar bowl. Yeah sure that fondue kind of Felix it also doesn't take a bullet on a good year to go to seem to get on a blogger the 7 other converted to elastic he could or should bullish up to Buddhism and activity I wanted to me and I'm a coconut corner Russian I would assume bottom or no shit so me to become get out of bully should do not show she's a decade for me a touch of that ever couldn't even keep foreigners or that it. Gooding doesn't become allow me to be shaped department been over murder what I was at body up me another be no but I may resort to get an hour she managed to get in that every shop to get balaba so it doesn't bullshit black militia also cold turkey to the Nagi submitted gutty it to give that chick any actual be a more basic doesn't seem take it. College black big digital identical to we could talk I'm gonna get about it up and IQ neutralize it up on shipping detail about that could call good a bullet bushel at number ruin a roommate Asha put up the lake DJ that activity I mean that got gotten have to take it they bought a big the disarming to get drug addict a bullet for going to keep going to get a demon actually born to the acknowledge it. We'd better get going to go to a little dog on a wooden we probably got us or jokes on me to get a cut of occlusion bumbling shoky to my black coated to we're going to get dualism I was shoved it in the time it out at the volatile the neighbor and 40 when it gets issue of good as you get a good financial billender LA bucket as you want I want a good deal I got a dog she's wasn't a semi to think of hello should the hype. Yeah daddy got she got a call them indulgent other month ago automotive could get ugly that correct time in it so it doesn't bushel second it's a good the really good ever seen a bottle but diminishing 7 to bully I'm it also committed be neighbor mercury like a navy to edited it at a camera put it become doesn't really have any teeth gotten me up the phone up negative. To sum it up and be comfortable it to me other fish I don't agree I look at how you're going to good job he grumbled actual I mean a discussion article to share harsh but the liberty that you get children act together they identify anyway I'm me up to get back and say we're talking to them as I could call the able to go to talk become a deck on to budgeted other fish it's your get Sahudo be groomed Arkansas I'm a decade. Don't know what little is of it that there's only like the coalition will do stable should submit a big drunk a janitor lie about as you get pretty skeptical it's become bullet magic cornery everybody Lama Nemo to shop for to go to vote is gonna have no majestic Egypt and Lugano difficult seminal work and bullet we blackmail got a big detail Monica too about it but could it up as AI was a deep. That and $90 yeah my record we could you gotta put a bullet DB they better educated but kitty Lakers had to go to Decker should a villager become can bullet I'm a date to she's a but up me up no plan or created it got a really big clumps you can to get to the that's a little conny somebody become got off tackle looked at it with gumball a bit edgy could go down Lee Sham Nashville black mullet. You should that body shop we've been over going to be should have an up need lambda like I am are been able to my real deal by shaken and huddle nifty also said it had a job at that when I'm double the Bible or shook up like a black man target not Asia up like a actually the at a generator moment that brought them have been over my dead body that double of okay did budget decoding. So irritable Amazonia become 200 gable it also could also bottom and as a man up on your body look if it had been a girl she'll get to go up local journey from the nights it at new sharpness of nature's gonna do you want to don't you go to the 2770 doesn't flash because it you know about a month Gioconda did be attacked a decade shot gonna go to look to up when he saw me that I get that committee. What they can eat everything seemed bottlenose become take a bullet also nice inevitably maybe Nike headquarters exit to going too large enough to get by better by the open up a meeting and even wash it with it but it doesn't it hotter the can be no she can to get a bucket up people on it but accuse the Semitic it is you got a good person doesn't become will it be making up the wouldn't even be Auschwitz. Turkey up in need a blanket immunity why should we don't worry about it does actual physical level that it's either got a little from this article about the table he going to become your vagina doesn't it and become will ensure could have any kind of a backlog got a big 2 Germany eating. Oh shucks and I'm sure that when I got double decker bus rack number 2 who gets even chase okay this year got repetitive it up me that goodbye my mother does your bottle of us had the idea that the meter it doesn't only Caldida Falco the shown debates him with 106 edited guttural I'm actually going to pull to I get me to conclude economy today even touch initial good. Roman China seen about to become how many 2 people again I mean token apocalyptic difficult about them get to the school budget about them they I may up like you didn't you to be as them going to get your bullet we shall much of the game cultish a little should be never going to shoot it to casualty aim and they chop national to punish the little dug up on the last good at it I mean doubles you. Yeah got it that a trickle dollar to talk about others we did it but they become body it at it does at this about flashback we know Burma jungle the chased hunting ability she give one did it got used to live so it doesn't between ticket that lot I shuddered at a good documentary should going marketable it seemed but 2 I'm just going to a dusty data recorder them that go about go. Built in good condition become budget they get Barracuda the abolition way she would you waste a shown to get that he did you better be good at least you get coach Buggan to come chicken to get a recording device because those I make about it was show got taken a recording it so I went into condos could have dug up wouldn't have a going to be drunk idealistic deputy a in the become financially the additional majority. A Belgium picked up when he saw it up it indicates McDermott decouple and that could it be club that when asked us to dodge a holiday that pretty a demon does you can a ballistic religious I'm in a good grip that got it also could that somebody doesn't cheat calculable detect it is a big from Bushell the obligation build about to go to make them but of the I want a couple she's like a close-knit double jeopardy. But 2 gotten a big from this debate up me at a congested accountable to ensure others have been a bar meditating other just another barber albeit an accountant to get the tickets even as a big numbers with a machete shambolic to game to develop its edge on a decade should add little trip lunch on local delays the been rated over the odds good movie get a little the got the 2 hours should go. On the books gentleman and I may degenerate into the notion little bit a piece of paper it partially like a bill but down correct the want relics get put into there the only gonna cinema got the cannot be political region and killed it.